Welcome back to today. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2010 Lincoln penny. While this coin may seem common and have a face value of just 1 cent, there's much more to it than meets the eye. Some of these coins are worth big money. Stay tuned to find out why some 2010 pennies are worth more than just a penny and could be valuable additions to your collection. Visuals of various Lincoln penny designs over the years, with a focus on the 2010 design. To understand the value of the 2010 penny, let's take a quick trip back in time. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, when it was introduced to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse, or head's side, features Lincoln's iconic profile, a design that has remained relatively consistent over the years, but in 2010, the reverse design of the penny changed. After celebrating the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth with a series of commemorative designs in 2009, the U.S. Mint introduced the Union Shield design in 2010. This design features a shield with 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies and a horizontal bar symbolizing unity. It's a beautiful piece of art, and it marked a new era for the Lincoln penny. Cut to a close-up of a 2010 penny with text overlay. Face value, $0.01. Now, let's talk about the face value of this coin. Like every penny, the 2010 Lincoln cent is officially worth 1 cent, or 1 cent. But as collectors know, face value often has little to do with collectible value. In fact, there are certain characteristics and rare versions of this 2010 penny that make it worth far more than its face value. Visual of a penny collection with various 2010 pennies and a magnifying glass inspecting different features. So, why could a 2010 penny be worth more than 1 cent? Let's go over a few key factors that can significantly boost its value. Condition and grade. The first and most important factor is the coin's condition or grade. Coins in higher grades, which means they're in excellent condition with minimal wear, are much more valuable to collectors. Coins that have been graded by reputable companies like PCGS or NGC can fetch a premium. A 2010 penny in pristine, mint state condition could be worth several dollars. Mint mark and mint location show close-ups of pennies with D and P mint marks. Another thing to look for is the mint mark. 2010 pennies were produced in large quantities at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. You can identify the mint by the small letter under the year, P for Philadelphia and D for Denver. Generally, coins from both mints are common, but finding one in top condition from either mint can add value. Errors and varieties display examples of error coins. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. One of the biggest reasons a 2010 penny could be worth more than its face value is due to errors and varieties. Error coins are produced accidentally during the minting process and can be highly sought after by collectors. Some common errors to watch for include double dies, where certain details appear doubled, and off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned. If you come across one of these, it could be worth much more than a penny, sometimes up to hundreds of dollars. Unique toning and appearance show examples of pennies with unique toning. Some collectors also value pennies with unique toning. Toning is the discoloration that occurs over time due to oxidation and exposure to the elements. While it doesn't always increase a coin's value, certain colorful or unusual toning patterns can make a 2010 penny more appealing to collectors. On-screen graphic, various 2010 pennies with their approximate values. So, let's talk about how much a 2010 penny might be worth. In general, circulated 2010 pennies. Most pennies you find in circulation today are only worth their face value, 1 cent. However, some in excellent condition could be worth around 10 to 20 cents. Uncirculated 2010 pennies. Coins in uncirculated condition, especially if they are graded mint state, can fetch between $1 and $5. Error coins. This is where values can jump significantly. A 2010 penny with a major error, like a double die or off-center strike, could be worth anywhere from $50 to several $100s depending on the type of error and the coin's condition. Proof coins. Proof versions of the 2010 penny, which are specially made for collectors and have a mirror-like finish, are generally worth around $3 to $6. Visual of a magnifying glass, microscope, and grading scales. If you think you found a valuable 2010 penny, here's how to identify and evaluate it. Inspect the coin closely. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for any errors or signs of wear. Look at the lettering, Lincoln's profile, and the shield on the reverse side. Grade the condition. If you're not familiar with grading, consider using a coin grading guide or sending it to a professional grading service. Mint state coins are generally more valuable. Check for errors. Look closely for any doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. Errors are often subtle, so take your time. Get a professional opinion. If you believe your 2010 penny is valuable, consider consulting a reputable coin dealer or submitting it to a grading service for verification. Scene shows a collection of coins with the host holding a 2010 penny, so, there you have it. While the 2010 Lincoln penny has a face value of just 1 cent, certain versions of this coin could be worth far more. Whether it's due to a pristine condition, an interesting error, or even unique toning, a 2010 penny might just be a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Keep an eye out the next time you get some change. Show a subscribe button graphic on the screen. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an update from. We cover all things coins, collectibles, and more. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Next today, we're diving into the story behind the 2012 1-cent coin. You might wonder, how could a single penny be worth more than 1 cent? Well, some of these coins might surprise you, so stay tuned. The 2012 1-cent coin is unique in its own way. For most of us, pennies are those small copper coins that seem insignificant. But for collectors, especially with certain editions, errors, or limited mintages, a penny can become quite a valuable treasure. Let's take a quick look at the history of the 1-cent coin in the United States. The penny has been around since 1793, making it one of the oldest coins in U.S. history. Initially, the penny was much larger and made of pure copper. But over time, due to changing materials, designs, and the rising cost of production, the U.S. Mint has made some significant changes to the penny. Now, by 2012, the penny wasn't made of pure copper anymore. In fact, it was 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper plating on the outside. But that doesn't mean every 2012 penny is exactly the same. In this video, we'll go through some factors that might make your 2012 1-cent coin more valuable than its face value. Alright, first up, let's talk about face value and mintage numbers. The face value, of course, is just 1 cent. But in 2012, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies. To give you an idea, over 5.3 billion pennies were made between the Philadelphia and Denver mints. That breaks down to approximately 2.9 billion from the Denver Mint and 2.4 billion from the Philadelphia Mint. With these large numbers, your typical 2012 penny probably won't hold any special value, unless it has unique characteristics. Now, let's talk about what could make a 2012 penny worth more than just a cent. In coin collecting, errors are a big deal. An error can occur during the minting process, leading to coins that have unique features. For the 2012 penny, some errors can make it highly collectible. Some common errors that collectors look for include misstrikes, where the design might be off-center, or a double die error, where the image appears doubled. While double die errors for 2012 pennies aren't very common, they do exist. If you find a 2012 penny with a double die on Lincoln's portrait or the text, it could fetch a premium from collectors. But here's where it gets interesting. Even minor errors, like a slight misalignment, can add some value to a 2012 penny. It might not make you rich, but in top condition, these error coins could be worth several dollars or more. Another factor to consider is if you have a 2012 penny from a special mint set. While most 2012 pennies are regular circulation strikes, some were made in a higher quality process for collector sets. The proof sets, for instance, are struck multiple times with a specially prepared die to give the coin a mirror-like finish. These proof coins are usually minted in San Francisco and can be identified by the S mint mark. If you have a proof 2012 penny in top condition, it could be worth significantly more than face value, sometimes up to $5 or $10. Now, condition is everything in the coin world. A 2012 penny in mint, uncirculated condition is worth more than one that's been handled and worn down. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, unblemished coin. If your 2012 penny is in pristine, uncirculated condition, maybe one you saved from a brand new roll, it could fetch a bit more from collectors. So, if you've come across a 2012 penny that looks particularly shiny or without any marks, consider setting it aside. A high-grade, uncirculated 2012 penny could bring in a few dollars, especially if it has any unique characteristics. To sum things up, here are a few things that could make your 2012 penny worth more than its face value: any kind of error, a high-quality proof coin, or a penny in near-perfect, uncirculated condition. First, check the mint mark. If you have an S mint mark, that's likely a proof coin. Next, look for errors, like misalignment or doubled images. And finally, condition matters. Uncirculated, high-grade pennies are more valuable than worn-down ones. If you're hoping to sell a valuable 2012 penny, consider getting it professionally graded to get the most accurate value. Or, if you're not sure where to start, coin forums and auctions can also be a great resource to learn more about what your penny might be worth. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to channel name for more coin collecting tips and stories. And hey, if you found a unique 2012 penny, let us know in the comments below. Who knows, maybe you've got a hidden treasure in your pocket.